Hoka, hey, Alita Army. This is the Alita Watch Party, and I'm the Muskogee Creek from Denver, Colorado. And give Alita her sequel. That's what we want. So we're going to start the movie here pretty quick, and we'll talk about how to get that going and that stuff like that, because I can't really play it on the stream. We'll get yeeted if we do that. But I have with me today Alita Rave. Hello, Alita Rave, are you there? Okay, he may be on another, he might be in a meeting. Angelus, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm not muted, am I? No.
No, you're in good shape there. So, yeah, and we expect Max Tac Dry to join us here pretty soon. He might be getting a late start because, you know, that it's pretty early there in Australia. I mean, Angelus and Maxie are really good to have to get up this early because the regular time at 5 o'clock my time is pretty early, but it's really early there in Australia. So how's it going there, Angelus? What's going on down in Australia?
Well, sleep definitely isn't one of them.
Cool.
Basically, it's 7 a.m. in the future at the moment, and
yeah.
I woke up about.
Yeah, you guys are definitely in the future.
20 hours ago, I haven't gone to sleep since.
And we got our sweet Amy out there. She's the one that really got this Alita Day thing going, I think. So anyway, Alita, we love you too. So anyway, that was pretty cool. I don't know how many tweets we got. I know at one point we had over 12,000, and that was over an hour ago, I think. So I can only imagine it's a lot more than that now. So, it was funny. I was kind of looking at the tweets in terms of, where we stacked up and all, and there were like 7 different trends that were going on that we had more tweets than they did, but they were ahead of us. So I don't get it. So anyway, that's the way that one goes, I guess. Hello, Ash Blackwind. Glad to see you out there, man. And Alejandro, we're glad you're out there too, man. So, I think we killed it today. I think we 13,000 tweets, Amy said. So, okay. And it should be going higher and higher. I think I got 1 or 2 more in my tweet deck coming out. So, but anyway, that's, that's really a good thing. And I know I put a lot of stuff in there. All my tweets went to Disney, every single one of them. So, we do want Disney to give us our sequel.
Is it James Brown that sings that song "Lifting Me Higher" or something like that?
I'm not sure about that, Angelus. Maybe.
I'll have to look it up later.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started here. You see, I got it started on 5 here. It's because it's going to take me 5 seconds to get this, going. Once I start the movie, then I'll click on that. And that'll give you a frame of reference of where we are, in the movie, in case you have to step up or something happens on your computer, and you can see about where we are. And I kind of threw that app together last night pretty fast, so I'm not sure how that goes. And certainly I'm going to stop my cam so you guys don't have to look at my face all the time. So what we'll do here is I want everyone to get queued up, to where you want to be at the very beginning of the movie. And then, what you might want to do is, just get it started at 0. And I'm going to do a countdown. And, then after the countdown, when I say go, that counter right there won't start until we hit 5 seconds in the movie. So, and if I'm going to give everyone probably about 30 seconds to get there, if you're watching on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever, however you're watching it, or maybe on your phone even. I'm going to give you a few more seconds, probably 30 seconds or so to get queued up. And then, we'll certainly be doing commentary. Angelus has to leave here in a few minutes. So I guess you're going to work, right, Angelus?
Yeah, about half an hour or so.
And Alita Rave is at work, and he's going to be in and out, but he's going to be mostly in. I think Maxie will probably join us here pretty soon, and so will Den. They may be pretty late, though. So I'm going to give everybody a few more minutes to get everything queued up. And actually what I'll do is I'll look at the chat. If you're not queued up, if you're not ready to go, put something in the chat, say, give me a couple more minutes. And I'm going to kind of watch that for about a minute. And if I don't see anybody put down there, oh, stop, please wait, something like this, then I will start the movie. Okay, I guess without further ado, we're going to start the movie, and I'm going to give you a countdown to 3. And what I'll do is I'll say 1, 2, 3, start. And then when I say that, then you start the movie. And then, of course, in about 5 seconds, the screen there that you have will catch up, and you'll be able to see where we are about in the movie. Okay. 1, 2, 3, start. God, I love that 26th Century Fox thing. That is so cool, isn't it?
I just love how they, like very few movies, sort of change their opening intro like that.
Yeah.
300 years after the kid was born.
Yeah, it's only the 3rd time I've seen this movie this week.
I was going to say.
So I'm approaching 40 movies, or 40 viewings real fast here. I love this scene right here.
Love this movie.
Yeah. That right there, there's several places where this looks like Rosa, and that exactly looks like Rosa right there. I mean, certainly she doesn't have dirt all over her, but she's definitely a little angel, isn't she?
dreaming of a sequel.
Yeah, we want that sequel. That's right. Now, that looks like Rosa. I mean, amazing. And this shot coming up too looks like her a lot. Right there. That so looks like her. Yeah, you guys know this from my good night tweet every night, don't you? I think my counter might be off. Not too much, only off about 3 seconds. Yeah, look at the detail in her hands. God almighty. And you can see through her right there too. Yeah, David Watson, I agree with you. I fell in love with this movie right here. Hey, Maxie.
Hello.
Yeah, I think my counter's off. Counter's off by about 4 or 5 seconds, so might be running slow.
Like the host. Kidding.
Yeah, this is cool.
Pineapple pizza. Pick that right up.
Yeah, the counter's about 5 seconds off, folks.
Hey guys, I'm here now for at least a few minutes.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're
Is
just
it tough?
commenting on how the detail and stuff like that, you know, in the
Anybody home?
it's kind of amazing, really.
Yeah, we can hear.
So it looks like I haven't seen the beginning yet. I haven't missed the beginning. I don't see
No.
it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're about 7:19. All that counter's off by about 5 seconds. So
But is it off +5 or -5?
it's off -5. I might stop the counter and just do the overlay and just, you know, give timestamps verbally over the.
Oh, okay. So let me get it going here. I'll catch up to that time. You say you're
Okay.
3 seconds behind that? Okay, great.
Yeah, it's about 5 seconds actually. So right
Okay.
now it should say 7:50.
All right, let me get it going.
Okay. Oh, Maxie, I never thanked you for sending me the address of this of the set here.
I'm not sure what you mean, man.
Well, somebody sent me the address for Troublemaker Studios in Austin, Texas. I thought it was you, but maybe not.
I may have. It's not hard to look up.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of cute there, isn't she? Yeah, thing's off by about 7 seconds now. It's running slow. I'm going to stop the.
Okay, I think I'm in sync now.
Okay.
They're watching the monitor, aren't they? With Motorball.
Yeah.
AJ Cuddy is getting trashed.
Yep, I'm with you.
We're now at 10 minutes and 14 seconds.
Oh man, now I want a kebab.
What's that, Maxie?
I said, oh man, now I want a kebab.
With
I'll
pineapple?
turn the volume down on mine. I can't
No.
hear you guys too well.
Not with pineapple.
Oh, that's right. It goes on pizza instead. Gotcha.
You mean they don't put pineapple on falafels?
This movie is so great.
Yeah, I think in the novelization, this is where she got her first memories. They're very vague, I think. I like the look on Hugo's face when he sees her face. I just love how he's like, whoa, like there.
So that's what Ed 209 looks like in 2563.
Yeah.
Yep, he grew 2 more pairs of legs, bigger guns,
Yeah.
and stop motion wasn't terrible anymore.
No.
So what do you think your time is right now?
It's right now. It's 12:02.
12 minutes.
Set my code, that's mine.
That's where the sounds are.
Mars.
Yeah, that's right. That would mean you're a Martian.
I love that look of Alita's right there.
Yeah.
Mm,
That would melt anybody.
Yeah.
Mars girls are easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Who is that? Yeah. Oh, that's just a kid that jacks cyborgs, and he's petty criminal. Actually, it wasn't a crime, I guess, was it, Maxie? I think it was. They never put those jackers in jail, or at least the Centurions didn't care about them.
Well, according to the novelization, yeah.
Yeah. Although they didn't have any jails, I think.
Unless you were slowing down the slowing down factory production, they didn't care.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to take that overlay off so that way. When I first saw the first time I saw this movie, I didn't get a good look at this woman right here. I thought that was the Nurse Gerhardt.
I did too. I was going to say the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
The hair's completely different.
I know.
Yeah, but I know.
didn't notice it the first time.
Yeah, I didn't either.
God.
I know. I've never been willing to admit that before. That's a big admission there. But it's true.
Oh, you boys.
Yeah.
You funny.
I also love that cute smile when she's peering through the door.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, when it was on TV, they cut this scene out of the Australian TV thing probably because of all the blood on his arm.
Yeah.
Really? Is blood illegal in Australia?
Well, I think the whole point was there wasn't supposed to be lots of blood, and that was a fair bit of blood. So
yeah,
okay. Oh my gosh.
Didn't fit in PG-13 here.
They didn't get rid of the most important scene, though, so that's the main thing.
Did they cut out "Fuck Your Mercy"?
No.
Oh, they didn't cut that out.
Nope.
Whoa. So they cut the blood out, but they don't cut out "Fuck Your Mercy." That's interesting.
How about when she stabs Vector? Does she cut?
Oh, I haven't got up to that part in the recording off the TV, so I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, it was on Alita was on Hulu for a while. I'm not sure it still is.
Okay, I'm gonna step out for another meeting for a sec.
Okay, no problem.
So, is everybody having a good Alita day?
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Well, yeah, Angelus has got to work, so yeah, he's not.
I'm having a great Alita day.
Yes. Yeah, I think we got over 13,000 tweets, so that's pretty cool.
That was good going.
Yeah. It's still going too, I guess. You know, Sharon, I don't want to use the word for her at most of this movie, but she kind of is, isn't she?
She's a capital B witch, mate.
Yeah. Except at the end when she helps her, you know, that's
the uwu got to her.
Yeah. That plus being a mother, as like she told Vector, you know, that kind of
Creaky. Just a quick one. In approximately 25 and a half hours from now, basically 9 a.m. my time when your stream starts.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, 9 o'clock your time. Yeah. She may be bad in this, but she looks good. Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jessica Rabbit.
No.
There's an old reference.
Yeah, it
as
is.
old as the manga.
Yeah.
I've also been taking reflex boosters.
There's some foreshadowing. We're at 18 minutes. Ooh, the ex's boyfriend. Ooh. Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes too. You know.
There's one of my favorite characters to write about, Koyomi.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, of course, you wouldn't know, Creaky, would you? Haven't read it.
Ooh,
Well, I
burn.
tell you what, I'm going to read it. I can't do it tonight because I got to go lift some weights after we get off here. But before the stream tomorrow, I will read number 5.
So here's your chance to prepare a few questions for him to make sure that he does.
Yes.
Okay, I will. I don't understand how I can stop in the middle of the motorball match. There's something wrong with you.
Say again, Maxie.
I don't understand how you can stop in the middle of the motorball match. There's something wrong with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's right. Well, I stopped where she was about to get back in the match. You know, she was being worked on, I guess. You know, and I guess Adjicutty was gaining points on her. You know, so you know she had to get back in there. But all of that whole volume 4, she's on the sidelines, like, get me back in there, get me back in there. You know. But anyway.
Yeah, I had to build a bit of tension. I had to let the other guys catch up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's one of my favorite looks there when she looks across.
Yes.
On the ball. Yeah.
I like, you know, and she pushes his hand away.
Yep.
And you know, oh crap.
I do not need help.
Yep.
So I'm at 1947. Where are you?
Let's see. Let me.
Same.
Yeah.
1955 now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
She
Yeah,
just dunked it.
we're right at 20 minutes right now. I love this.
She's not my girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She is now. Yeah, she's your girlfriend now, boy. Isn't it amazing how innocent she is, you know, at the first part of the movie here, you know?
Family, friends, favorite food, boyfriend?
Yeah.
Question.
How come they didn't have pineapples there, Angelus?
Yeah,
Because
it's
I ate
like,
them all.
that would surprise me, actually. You causing a pineapple shortage?
Yeah.
Because all the security in Lion City, not a Farm 22. So
Hey, lady, you see that sword? Yeah, you're going to nick it by the end of the movie. And chop the guy's face off. Why, did you steal my chocolate?
Yeah. All right, we're at 22 minutes. And I promise I won't give the timestamp every 2 minutes.
What will you do with yourself?
I don't know. I can think of something. I love this right here, how typical teenager this is right here. This is, you know, trying to sneak in, you know.
Oh, man. How many times did I do that?
Oh, yeah. And here's another one. What's the big deal? That's so teenager.
This is a scene I was referencing. Oh, you haven't got up to it yet, Creaky. I won't spoil
Yeah.
it.
Yes, I haven't got up to that yet, Maxie. There's another teenage thing too. Doesn't want to eat healthy food, wants to eat junk.
An Alita sequel.
Yes.
Yep.
Give Alita her sequel.
I got kind of sick of typing that after a while. Early this morning.
Well, luckily I had a bunch of tweets set up and I just copied and pasted them, you know, but
I was about to start writing tweets last night, and then I went, hang on, I can write a review. Crap, I better get on with that.
yeah.
I was very lucky that the guys from Comic Watch were happy to just throw it straight in without reviewing it. I think they trust my writing now.
Yeah. And just one more shout out to Amy, who's out there in the chat, man. She's the one that got the Alita Day thing going, I think.
Why is Amy? Why is Amy in the chat? Why isn't she in here basking in?
Well, I invited her, but you know, she's cool though. It's all right.
I use that picture. I use that shot in my tweets.
Okay. Yes, I haven't got that far. Yeah.
Just remember, Amy, this time tomorrow, we'll and add 1.5 hours onto that, and that's when Creaky stream will start. So.
Oh yeah, David Watson, you're right about this. Yeah, the Creaky might be old, but he's going on 18. So
18 centuries.
No. Well, maybe. Boy, she looks so cute, doesn't she? You know, as a yes, Finestro, I am still working. I am not retired. Okay, Amy, this is why
needs the money for more merch.
Yeah. Well, maybe when I do retire, I'll definitely get into Alita more full time. Too bad we couldn't get a special guest on.
Special guest like
Rosa, for instance. Rosa or Robert Rodriguez. I'd love to got either one of them on. But it's cool. You know, those folks are busy, so they, you know, it's good.
Oh shit. Speaking of which, I better bail. Catch you guys later.
All right there, Angelus. Glad you could join us.
See you, Angelus. Have a good day. He's gone.
Yeah, he's got a job now, which is a good thing.
Are you throwing the link out in the chat?
Oh, let me do that. Yeah, let me do that. I didn't think about that, Maxie. Thanks. Okay, folks, here's the link if you want to come on the stream and chat with us. Or not chat, talk to us. If you want to do that, there
Talk
it
about
is.
the movie.
Yeah, let's talk about Alita and how we're going to get that sequel.
So, Creaky, did you read my review?
No, not today. I haven't. No, I had to work, man. Can you put the? Do you have a? Put it in a private chat, and I'll put that on the. I'll put that in the. Jackie Earl Haley.
Nah, he'd be good to get on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Amy, how you doing, lady?
Hi, I'm here.
Amy.
I'm
Cool.
here.
Yeah.
I'm a little late to the game. Hello.
Nice. Good to have
I
you on
have-
board, lady.
I have my lovely. Hang on. I have my lovely. Stand by.
Cool.
Stand by. A little late to the game. Hello.
Nice. Good to
Here
have
she
you on
is.
board. Nice.
I have my lovely. Hang on.
Yes.
There she is.
Well, as you can see, I am in the Kansas bar. Sort of. Nice. Yeah,
Doc
Jeff.
is paying through a bottle.
Well, as you can see, I am in the Kansas bar.
I love it.
Sort of. Yeah. Amy, you did great lady, doing that, setting up that mass tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. So how many
Amy-
tweets? How many tweets do we have now? I know you said we had over 13,000 a while ago, but I got to believe it's going to end up being more than that. Yeah, you did. So how many tweets?
Amy, you need to mute the stream audio because we're getting a repeat.
Yeah, I got to believe it's going to end up being more than that. Yeah, you did. Well, I think she's watching it. Yeah.
Aha.
Nice.
Sorry. I'm new here.
No problem.
And we hit about 13,000 tweets, but they're still going. So I'm not sure if it's still counting or not. So.
Oh, it's got to keep counting.
I'm waiting for a couple other people to see if they can see it on their end.
Be cool if we upstage the Matrix, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, wouldn't it? I actually was like, how dare you release the Matrix trailer on my Alita day?
Yeah.
I know.
How dare you?
What the heck is that all about? Yeah.
Like, don't they know?
Yeah.
This part, however, is the best part in any action flick ever, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
This rivals No Man's Land and Wonder Woman for me.
This is a good opening, but I think that the motorball.
Oh, the
doesn't
motorball
really-
kills it. But like, if this is you first seeing her move around and see what she can do, pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, Chaos, how's it going?
How you doing, Freak?
Good. Great. Yeah, we got Alita Rave on, Maxie. You just missed Angelus, and we got Amy.
Nice to meet you, Amy.
Hi.
She's our Alita Day angel, is what she is.
I try. I just love her, and I need more people to love her.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Mhm.
How did the Restore the Snyderverse go?
The Snyder Cut Homecoming was the hashtag on the 7th, and I think they hit about 60.
Oh, nice.
And most of it was people picking them up, and a lot of it was conversation because they didn't stock the stores well enough.
Yeah, Angelus just damn it, you joined just as I leave.
Well, it stays at 5 that way.
I'll try and come back tomorrow.
All right.
Where do you stand on the whole pineapple issue there, Amy?
Yeah,
Pineapples on pizza or pineapples in general?
Pineapples on pizza.
on pizza.
I like ham and pineapple pizza.
Yes.
I
All
was
right.
gonna
I
say
knew I
you-
liked you, Amy.
you replace Angelus then in that camp.
Here's
Oh,
Maxie's
I
review,
heard your
everybody.
comments about why doesn't she have pineapple down here, and I do think pineapples are better than oranges.
Yeah, there's Maxie's review. It's in the chat if anybody wants to go take a look at it.
I think I tweeted this morning in purpose of reading it and have not yet, so thank you.
Grishka does not forget. I just love seeing her little bitty Alita stalking him like that. I just love it. I guess Finn doesn't like pineapple on pizza, so all right, we get it.
Don't worry, Finn, mate. I'm representing. Okay.
Yeah, Maxie doesn't like it either. The Creek loves it though. Creek and Angelus, we both love pineapple on pizza.
I don't have a problem with people liking pineapple on pizza. I have a problem with people shoving that fact down your throat like Angelus does.
Let me fix mine. There we go.
I like how I have done essentially no work today because this is far more important.
Nice. Oh, you took off today, did you, Amy?
No, but I
Oh.
work from home and I work my own sort of deal. So
Yeah, I work from
I'll do
home.
it all tomorrow.
Yeah, I work from home too, but I do have to work. So
I did a little bit.
yeah,
I did all of it yesterday, so I didn't have to worry.
yeah. Lucky I set my tweet deck up last night, so I set my tweet deck up for the Snyder Cut Homecoming too. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Alita is for pineapple pizza, Angelus. You knew you liked it for some reason. That would be his number one reason.
She's for it, Angelus.
You see here how his hat and coat is wet. They were
Yeah.
actually they were actually going to have it raining when they walked in, and they couldn't get it to work with the CGI, so they left it out. But he's still wet.
Yeah,
So
Blooper, huh?
Yeah, well, it's an incongruity. It's not quite a blooper.
You know, I
Yes.
never would have noticed that. I watched this movie like 50 times. I don't think I've ever really noticed that.
Well, there you go, Mr.
Thank
Random.
you. Thank you for that.
Mr. Random.
It's okay. It's okay, Amy. I didn't.
That's my
I
point.
watched RoboCop like 20 times, and then it wasn't until someone pointed out to me that the calendar on the wall in the police station says 1985 when it's supposed to be past 2000 in the movie.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just someone that gets so immersed in movies. I don't see flaws. And then people point them out and I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Bye.
Have you
Yeah.
been?
Well, you have to look at the wall, and the police are talking in the station, so your attention's likely going to go towards them.
Right.
Have you ever been to a shitty underfunded police station? Sometimes they can have calendars which are 15 years old still stuck to the wall.
Yes.
I mean, my calendar is several months behind, so I could see how that could happen.
You have a calendar that's, has the dates and all the days fall in the same, but it's like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago.
I tell you what, Johnny Ruco's fallen from grace, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I guess he got tired of fighting those bugs, didn't he?
Maybe they bit his arms off, so that's
Yeah,
why
it
he
could
needed
be.
the cyber arms.
Now they shot this. You see how his hair is. He dyed his hair, I guess. They shot this at the end. I am so sure. Because his hair is brown there. And if you'll see him in the next shot, his hair is kind of a light color with gray in it. So
Yeah, but that's a flashback. That was
Yeah, they just made it look
time
younger.
ago.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's not unusual for them to actually shoot scenes out of sequence. They don't shoot them serially like that,
I'm
That was
so
a
glad they got
flashback.
Christoph Waltz as Doc Ido.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
There's some people
He's
who
still
say
got
he's a
the
bit
mark
old for
on
the
his
role,
head.
but
Yeah, in the
Lots of
manga,
glorious
he's
bastards.
a lot younger, and he's
Oh,
more
yeah,
athletic. Yeah.
I actually really like that part. And
Yeah.
she's just like stern about her boundaries with him.
Yeah.
Like,
A healthy teenage girl's brain.
let me tell you, there isn't one. For sure.
Quite an odd teenager.
I always wonder, with her brain being separated from all her glands and everything, would she be having trouble with teenage hormones and stuff?
Well,
Yeah.
I'd say a lot of the sensory information would probably felt a little bit differently when you're a full TRC.
Yeah. Ash Blackwind says once I get that Kansas sign from Kunstler 99 that I won't have to do green screen anymore. In other words, I think he wants me to start doing the Alita live stream from my bar. I may do one there. I may do one of them, although I don't have my systems up there. They're down here in the basement where my gym is, but and my gym
Just
and office.
Don't invite any dodgy hunter warriors over for a drink, okay? 'Cause they might trash the place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to invite Alita Rave and do not stand by for a drink, once I get things squared away there. So this is out of the anime too. That was Gerwishka or Grusicka or whatever he came through the window just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, did I pronounce that right? Chaos Grusicka? Is that?
Gruishka, Gorishka.
Yeah, they all kind of
It's
different
spelled more
things,
than one
right?
way.
I love the way the little stump's wiggling around like he's trying to wave his hand, but he can't.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, they really paid a lot of attention to detail, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
The movement is unbelievable.
Cranberry was complaining about the background of this bedroom that she had to draw for Angelus's large commission.
Yeah.
That the amount of detail, she's like, "Oh crap! Look at the detail." And then when she had to draw the motorball body for me, she's like, "Oh my god, this is so complicated."
Well, Cran must like me better than she likes you guys because she had to do my gem. Of course, my gem doesn't have near the detail in it. That. It's funny how some of the technology doesn't look that different from today, does it? And
Also
some
got
of
a
it
big
does.
big VCR there underneath.
Well,
the
obviously
Yeah.
in manga they don't really have cell phones, but then again, they weren't as common in 1990 to 1995.
Yeah.
and they were massive.
I think the first cell phone, actually, I had a friend that had one of the first cell phones, and they're like a big brick looking thing.
Yep, 1980s.
Yeah, that's right. 87, I think it was, or 88. I can't remember which. And we thought it was the coolest thing that she could take calls in the bar.
Before that, you had the phones that are plugged into the car.
I was just about to say, you guys remember the car phones?
Oh, absolutely.
They were great.
I have another friend of mine that had a car phone. Yeah, Amy, I'm pretty old, but the elite army calls me the immortal, so it's cool.
That's actually a pretty cool nickname.
Yeah.
That's the fun part about this.
I call him Creaky
for everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Maxie just calls me Creaky. Not to be confused with my bones creaking.
I was just gonna say, is that like
actually completely to be confused with that?
Could be, yeah, could be. Maxie, we'll have to have a weightlifting contest when I meet you.
You win. I just don't even have to compete.
God, the first time I saw this movie, it was just, I was blown away by the concept of a total replacement cyborg. We have cyborgs today, but they're nothing like this, where all it is their head, is on top of a.
What's funny is that the issue is similar to what you get in the video game Deus Ex Human Revolution, because in the game, this issue of actually connecting the nervous system to electronics.
Yeah. Yeah. And think about all those nerve endings. What this suggests, that the technology they have here, what it suggests is how advanced some parts of their technology is. And then you look at Iron City, and some of their technology is like behind us, And then it's pretty interesting how the concept they came up with this, of course, knowing that they were, oh, what is this? What's happening? Oh, what was that? Oh, we lost chaos.
We never seem to lose chaos around here.
Yeah. I love this. She just grabs him and he stops dead in his track. That's because she's like twice as strong as he is.
It's very fun.
Boy, I can see Rosa in that face right there too.
It still boggles my mind how they did the eyes with her.
Oh, yeah.
Using her actual eyes. It just boggles my mind. It's so cool.
A lot of folks didn't like the eyes, but I remember the first time I saw the movie and she opened her eyes, in that opening or one of the earliest scene, my reaction was how pretty it was,
Even when
okay, hey, Dan.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't know if maybe it's because I grew up on Disney movies. Like when I saw the trailers, the eyes didn't throw me off at all because you're thinking Belle, you're thinking Elsa. Like they all have,
Yeah, Dan, this is Amy. She's the angel that got us going on Alita Day today on the tweets.
Oh, okay. How's it going?
Good.
Oh, it seems like everybody came in at the same time, or did they just drop off?
Well, there was about 3 or 4 of us at the beginning, and then we finally bludgeoned Amy into getting on, and then
you did. You convinced me very well.
Yeah.
The first trailer was a bit oof because of the eyes, the way they'd done them, and then they fixed them.
Yeah.
It was much better. But the first trailer was very lacking in a lot of areas.
I think I only ever saw one.
And you know what? I think, Maxie, that might have been one reason, not that I remember too much about those eyes, but I do kind of think about those, about how weird those eyes looked in that early trailer, because I saw it at that Super Bowl. That's when they first, aired the trailer. And that, I thought, well, I know a teenage
Really?
girl fighting monsters. I don't want to see that, but
I don't remember seeing that trailer. I think I only ever saw the finished trailer or maybe just the poster. I didn't see hardly anything and know anything about it. I just saw, actually what got me is that poster with all the purple. I was like, hello, that's my power color. I'm going to go watch this. And then
oh, nice.
it was literally the best decision I've ever made.
It's my power color too.
Is it?
Yeah.
The best.
I'm nearly always wearing purple.
Yeah, some of the
My
thumbnails.
walls are half purple.
Cool. Some of my thumbnails on my videos are purple, because that's Alita's color,
Right?
Yeah.
I instantly felt bonded with her.
Yes. Ooh, I like Jennifer Connelly. She looks nice. So what's happening, Dan? Did you work out today?
Not yet. I just got home. So we'll see what happens later on.
Yeah.
Dan, we ought to watch Fist of the North Star for a watch party.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it. It looks like something I'd be very interested in. I know that Toriyama took some inspiration for that one, so I want to check it out.
Let me welcome Do Not Stand By too. How you doing, Do Not Stand By?
Hello, pretty good. I'm enjoying today's Alita Day.
Oh yes, nice.
We got Robert Rodriguez's attention.
Oh, did we?
Oh, did we? What do you know?
I saw tweets that Robert Rodriguez had retweeted one of our Alita Day tweets.
Nice.
Yeah, he knew it was happening, I think. And he also commented in that article that he recently, when he was talking about Boba Fett, that he logs in almost every day and sees messages from the Alita army.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, he would have seen a few today.
Yeah, he did.
I tagged him in quite a few.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I hope Boba Fett does great,
Well,
I mean, it'll
Mandalorian
help.
was awesome, so I hope it does too. And then just for this sake.
Yeah.
Just because I like Robert, I might check it out too. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but
I'm not
just to
at
give
all.
it that extra push.
Yeah, I'm not at all either. I love Mandalorian because it was different, I guess, but Boba Fett goes back to the original, so I kind of
Yeah, he does.
I didn't see The Mandalorian, but now I'm kind of thinking about checking it out. And I don't hate Star Wars; it's just not my thing, But
me neither. But
Robert's
like Solo is my favorite because it's like the least Star Warsy Star Wars, and then Mandalorian probably following that. But the production value on Mandalorian is pretty good.
It is.
Okay.
I also liked Rogue One too. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that one was
actually my favorite.
Yeah.
It was a good one too.
Yeah, I saw that in theaters. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's not very Star Warsy either. I mean,
That's
it
true,
kind of
right?
is, but it kind of is, but it's a little darker, I guess. And the first two episodes of season 1 of The Mandalorian was a little dark,
Yeah.
So
I have a theory about why people didn't like Solo, which is
why is that?
It's the first time that one of the characters was not played by the original actor. Even when the other movies had like Leia, she was still pictured as Leia, with CGI. And Tarkanin or whatever his name is. Here, the person playing the role was the first time it was a different person. And I think people couldn't really get over that.
I could see
The
that.
writing was a bit sloppy too. You got to admit that.
It was basically
I know,
a
but
space cowboy film. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Well, they got Peter Cushing out of they dug him up, I guess, to let him play Governor Tarkin.
That's what I think anyway. I think there was a kind of a shock to see a different person playing the role.
You're probably not wrong. People are we hold those characters very close, right? Especially for those that franchise that's been around for so long.
Oh, think about Alita when they do give us that sequel about Rosa. I tell you.
I'm gonna actually pick a fit if it's not.
Oh gosh, Rosa's got to be Alita. There's just no doubt about it.
There's no doubt.
She is. She brought her completely to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll happen. I can't imagine. And we got to.
I feel like we're gonna all stage a picket line if it's not. Not.
All right, folks. I guess we're coming up on 48
Could be
minutes.
Zendaya. They were looking at her originally.
Yeah, Zendaya she's good.
No.
She is.
I won't.
No.
We're at 48 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
If
right
it
on
was
it.
her first, okay, but I won't accept substitutes now.
I'm right there.
Yeah. He's definitely a prick. There's no doubt about that. And that's right out of Rollerball. That is, if you saw that first Rollerball movie of the '73 edition, not the one they shot in 2005 or whatever, but yeah, that
James
you know,
Caan, yeah.
yeah, James Caan, yeah, he was told by the CEO, you know, of that one corporation that nobody is greater than the game. And he played the greatest the greatest rollerball player of all time, you know, and his name was Jonathan E. So anyway, you know, they started changing the rules trying to kill him, you know, but he I don't want to spoil
Sounds
it.
familiar.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Well,
Very
Vector
cool.
Vector nailed the quote from Rollerball.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
There's my sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
I
my
like
favorite.
Koyomi in this.
Yeah. Oh, well, her and Rosa, they're definitely waifus. There's no doubt about it.
Hey, Amy, do you know about my flanfic?
No.
You don't?
Oh, let me put that in the chat. That way,
Do you have the link, Creaky, or do you need it again? If you
no,
lost it, that's why you haven't read it.
I knew you were going to get me. No, I got it right here. Let me just pull up my.
I'm 57,000 words into a fan novelization of the second movie.
Oh, cool.
What I think's going to be in it. I'm referencing the first movie, the novelizations, the manga, and the anime. So it's a little, complicated.
I have all the manga. I haven't actually read it past the first movie's ending. I don't know if I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna spoil the second movie for myself.
No,
it's so
you won't.
weird.
You won't. Look, I'm coming
you
from the
haven't.
camp that had been reading the manga for like 20, about 20 years.
Oh yeah.
When the movie came out, and wasn't spoiled at all. It was like
No, I'm baby new to it, right? The film was my first introduction, so now I'm like, which way do we go?
See, I'm marinated in this story for 20 years. So I mean, when I sat down for the first time to watch this movie, it was a pre-release, so I hadn't the general public hadn't seen it very much. And the moment 26th Century Fox came up, I went, yes, this is gonna be good. I just knew it.
Yeah. See, it's cool for me to hear from people that have actually like read this character for so long, for them to say that they love the movie too, as much as someone like me who's brand new to the character and like got into her because of the movie.
I mean, it's a different thing, but
totally.
I mean, the Fuck Your Mercy surprised me. That's not in any other version. So
yeah, Finn asks, was Grishka a motorball champion? I don't think he ever made final champion according to the novelization. Finn,
he was competing for final champion and screwed up.
Yeah, that's right.
He basically went off his head because of the accelerated drugs.
Yeah, he was a contender though. That's for sure. He definitely was a contender for final champion. But yeah,
well, in the novelization, they go on about Jashigan is the best contender for final champion since Grishka.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why the guy thought he was dead in the bar before Grishka impaled them.
Yeah.
It's Grishka, but what's happened to him?
I thought he was dead.
Had a little upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to answer your question, yes. Isn't it something how we can just repeat all of the dialogue without even thinking about it?
Oh, look, I could do this for Star Wars in the 80s. Like the original Star Wars movie, I know big chunks of it.
I was a Star Trek fan, for
Me
many
too.
years. Yeah.
I was a Star Anything fan.
Just a space fan.
Yeah. Well, I like Star Wars too, and there was I remember back in the 80s, maybe late 70s and early 80s, it was like, do you like Star Trek or Star Wars? Why can't I like both of them?
Yeah, you're either a Trekkie or
Why can't you like both of them?
I like Star Anything.
Yeah.
And then I got into Cyberpunk in the late 80s, early 90s.
All right, we're at 53 minutes. In case somebody is out of sync.
If you look at this scene without the body being CGI'd, it's just like a mannequin.
Yeah.
And the amount of detail that Weta put in there, it's just amazing.
Yeah. Well, they actually CGI'd that berserker body even on the table there too.
That's what I'm saying. There's a mannequin on the table with the dots on it.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's cool because then it keeps it so consistent between the point when you first see it and the point when you see her in it.
Yeah.
I love the stained glass in the windows above the doors in the background.
Yeah.
That in the novelization, it's actually an old casino.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And there's Do Not Stand By's daughter's favorite scene we just saw in the movie.
Yeah, she's always impressed by how she broke that metal table there.
Apparently, Rosa did that manually. Like, she thumped the thing.
Did she really?
She did a lot of stuff. She did a lot of stuff.
Her hands.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Whoa. Yeah, no, Rosa's number one in my book, Jack.
She's an impressive little actress.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that brand new cherry flavor with her in it by any chance?
Oh, yes.
It's a weird show.
Maxie's going to love this, but I watched a little bit of the first episode, but I'm going to watch it.
It's not my type, but honestly, I'm just blown away by her. She's just such a cool little. I made my boyfriend watch it because I was like, okay, I don't know if I can actually watch the whole thing, so you need to watch it. And then I started watching it. I was like, okay, this is actually really good.
Well, Amy, does your boyfriend like Alita, or does he?
Yes, he actually, the first movie he pulled out of the cupboard when we bought our brand new sound bar was Alita.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So I was like, okay, I guess you can stay.
Okay, Amy, he's a keeper then.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this scene right here. Just a look on her face of defiance when she's walking in here, and these, here's these big old centurions, that one right there, it's supposed to be intimidating you. She says, yeah, right.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Okay, I shuffle again.
Oh. We lost Amy.
Well, it happens when you try to minimize.
I didn't want to give you guys motion sickness.
Nah, that's all right. Oh, how teenage. Whose rules do I live by? Yes.
I think I said that to my mom once.
Oh, Lord.
When you're 16.
This is one reason I like Alita too. Another reason she likes dogs. Oh, that's right. Ash Blackwind brings up another cool thing with Star in it, Stargate. And I think a while ago he said that he liked the movie Stargate. I don't know if he likes the Ash. I don't know if you like the series that much. I watched some of the series. It's pretty good.
The only bit of Stargate I haven't watched is the last season worth of Stargate Universe.
Yeah.
I've watched everything else.
I don't think I've ever watched that one.
Yeah, I like
quite
the
grab
movie
me
a
like
lot.
the others.
Don't ask me. I've only seen SG1.
I've heard good things. It's just not something I've ever watched yet.
Atlantis is good.
Yeah.
Cupcake. Yeah. Oh, you're going to regret that, big boy.
I love how she talks to him.
Yeah.
Pride Before the Fall.
Yeah.
He is basically the typical asshole you meet in a bar in this scene.
Oh, I'm glad I don't go to bars anymore.
Me too.
Anything you get at bars these days is overpriced drinks.
That's right.
Yeah. So much cheaper
Now,
to drink.
why didn't they keep his name as Murdoch? I mean, he looks like a Murdoch. And I like
And
Jeff
he thinks
Fahey.
it's a reference to something else.
Must be.
Yeah, it could be.
A book
yeah.
reference.
But the guy playing McTeague is a guy named Jeff Fahey, and he's been in a lot of stuff. He was in Silverado, and
Hopefully, he's also in the Alita sequel and
absolutely
his own spinoff. That would be great.
I'd love to see the dog guy. And
I would love to see the dogs again too.
They would have
R-rated I was gonna say R-rated, co-directed by
Master.
Quentin Tarantino, with the dogs tearing people apart every episode. That'll be great. Or in the film, that'll be great.
That's really all we're asking for.
Yes, that's
I
not
can
too
see a
much
theme
to
is
ask.
something similar to the 18 kind of theme.
I like how she brushed his hand off, like, get away from me.
I love her face. She's just like, ew, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I think they're immune.
Okay, Alita, you got a couple of sisters in there too now.
She comes from a time before that, a whole thing.
Evidently, yeah.
So can you imagine like a young teenage girl going into a bar and lecturing all the big burly guys?
Yeah, they're about to get an education though.
And they won't forget. Let me tell you, this is pretty much every teenage girl's dream, is to go into a bar and fuck some shit up.
Yes.
And get hit on by the egomaniac of the bar.
Beat up the egomaniac. We like to imagine beating up the egomaniac.
See how she stares at him too. It's like, you know.
Remind me to never go to a bar with you.
And they were standing right over here. I mean, you know.
So close.
Is anybody else doing this while at work besides me?
No,
What's that?
Is anybody else at work right now?
No, I'm
I
not.
sure am. I was broadcasting and I heard you guys had a party going. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I'm late.
Well, you didn't miss too much chaos.
Well, thanks.
He's like,
I
oh crap, she's starting something.
She's going to start some shit now. I like that look too on Hugo's face when she sees him sees her kick the pan halfway across the room. It's like, holy crap.
Did you see Adjicuddy sitting there in the red?
No, I didn't see that. I don't want to rewind or anything.
Broke my nose.
Yeah, Adjicuddy's in the room.
Cool.
And then, of course, there was Rosa walking out while Alita was walking in.
Yeah.
And that's a couple of tornado kicks.
See, that's what could happen to your bar if you had a leader over there. She could smash the place. There he is sitting on the back left. There.
Well, remind me to not invite people into Iron Hill Brewery because that's a good brewery. And I don't want people messing that up. I like hanging out in Iron Hill.
She likes slamming people's head on the table a lot, doesn't she?
She's pretty good with the dick punch too.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Well, getting slapped in the face isn't so bad.
Yeah, being a father coming to stop your daughter from making trouble and seeing three guys fly at the door is
yeah, that's
Oh, when I saw that, I went, they did it. They did it. They referenced that.
I like the look on his face right here.
Oh my god. Oh no, he says.
She casually face kicks a guy.
I like the look on her face here.
This is my favorite.
What's that guy from Dusk Till Dawn?
Hey, is anybody in the call from New Zealand or Australia?
Yeah, I'm in
Canada.
Australia. It's 8:10 a.m. here.
Hey, that's
Wait,
something, Maxie. For the first time, we've got more Americans on my stream than Australians.
I'm in Canada.
Oh, you're a Canadian, Amy?
Yeah,
Excellent.
don't lump me in with the USA.
All right, I won't. I promise.
So wait, Maxie, you said you're in New Zealand or Australia?
Australia.
Okay.
Dan can take this guy.
Already did.
I like Jackie Earl Haley. God, he's great.
Oh,
He was great in
Rorschach.
Watchmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like him in the new RoboCop. He's such a jerk.
Oh, I didn't see the new one.
Oh, it's good. I like it. It's not the original, but it is good.
Yeah, we
Gotta say
we
that
talked
Hugo's-
about that.
Gotta say Hugo's a jerk because you see the look in his face. He's like puts it together. He goes, "Shit, that's the grind cutters that I cut off the other guys now on this guy."
Well, like many teenagers, he's not going to tell it. He's going to keep it under the rug or try to.
Got it back.
But he's like, "What have I done? No, I'm not going to own up to this."
Yeah.
I still think they should have put that post-credit scene in here with that little dog being, getting a cyborg body, because I think that would have eased it for some folks that, some of the haters didn't like that,
I don't think the haters would have waited long enough to see it, though.
Yeah.
But then John Wick was like one of the most popular things for the
Right.
last few years,
I
They
couldn't
just
even
wanted a
actually-
reason to hate it.
I couldn't even
Yeah.
actually watch John Wick. I couldn't get past the beginning. But this, to me, it just means so much more. I don't know. I'm a dog person too, but
Yeah.
there's something about her using this.
Well, Koyomi is annoying as can be in the books, anyways. But Koyomi gets really mad when her dog gets killed.
Mm.
Okay, Amy, you got an admirer out there. That's cool.
Thank
you.
Speaking of which, I'm not sure how many of you guys have been like crazy upvoting my YouTube short. It's Alita dancing to the Everybody Dance Now, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Listen, my boyfriend keeps telling me to quit my day job and start a Twitch, so it's good. It's all good.
And to do what, Amy?
To start a Twitch.
Oh.
Well, you can always hear me in the afternoons doing a kind of radio thing because the long drive is boring, and I just put a microphone up.
Just make sure you got more than one revenue stream there, Amy, if you do that.
No doubt. I know. I was like, sure, honey, I'll get right on that.
Now she almost beat Skruishka, even at this point, even though he's got those grind cutters, she goes after him. And there's a point here where she could have beat him just with a little bit of luck. Right here where she throws this outer thrust right here, and you see that boulder that falls down in front of him. If that had fallen on top of him, she would have won that fight right there.
Yeah, but is that really beating him if you needed luck?
Well, it wouldn't be luck because she pushed him into that wall. So
it's not the same as beating him head on, though.
No, that's
true.
I
reckon when she landed after that drop was where she damaged the bushings in her legs.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, this body wasn't built for battle.
No.
It depends. It's usually the person behind it that gives it the power.
You are correct.
A 1,000-year-old sword, you can slice the side with it.
Yeah.
This is another reason we needed an Alita sequel. Can we please see Nova in full? Because Edward Norton.
Nova get kicked in the groin because it happens.
Yeah.
See, this is what bugs me. She was dodging the grind cutters because she was moving back and forth and moving between their arcs, and then she swaps to a direct line approach.
Yeah.
Well, it
which
was
is no way of dodging.
motion, so she probably thought she was clear of him.
Yeah.
And
But she probably also thought she could get him with speed too, because she was going right at him, so.
They moved way faster than she thought they would, I think.
Yeah.
well, he did it in a twisting motion, so they all went forward with this.
Yeah.
So it covered a wide area, wide arc.
And also more
I
Michelle.
want more
Rodriguez.
Gilda. Gilda's one of my favorite characters. I'm waiting for her to. Well, she's. It's a little spoiler, but she's just shown up in the Mars Chronicle again.
Oh, good.
In fact, the very last page of Mars Chronicle Volume 7, was that the latest one? 7? I think it was 7. I got to shut up and let Creaky watch this bit.
Now here's a scene right here where Creaky fell in love with Alita. I love this one right here. God Almighty, this really got me. And I would have said right there, Alita, will you marry me? God Almighty.
I think I was holding my breath this whole time in theater.
Oh, Hugo, he mustered up some courage, didn't he? I love these dogs too. That's pretty cool.
Glory, valor, hubris.
Yeah.
I wonder if the one that got sliced and rebuilt is Fury.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Simply because Murdoch or McTeague, whichever you call him, is the one who would know about that.
Yeah. Yeah, David Watson's ahead of me on the manga. He just finished volume 7, and the Creek hadn't started yet. So anyway, like he hasn't read the fanfic either.
Yes, Angelus. But the moment I saw that the female Kunstler across the bottom of the double page, I knew who it was, and then I had to go and check forward to find out that make sure that it was her. But it had to be Gilda. How many Kunstlers look like that?
I just find it interesting that the Earth soldiers seem to be just wearing powered armor, like they don't seem to be cyborgs at all, and that seems to be a kind of foreshadowing about Zalem, where they're all proud about how they're flesh and on. Because you can see they have the bulky spacesuits because it's really just a person inside. It's not really a cyborg. Implant, perhaps, but they're pretty much people in the suits.
It's a good point. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump off the live stream for now and just do a few more things before my work shift technically ends here. And then I'm not such a waste of space and get back on Twitter. But this was super fun.
Oh, yeah. And we were so glad to have you on there, Miss Amy. I tell you what, you're an angel in the Alita Army's eyes. I can tell you that.
Well, I'm just so glad. I love meeting new Alita fans.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
And restore the Snyderverse.
We're going to get all of it. Just
Yes,
give us
we
all
are.
of it.
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
and you're invited to Radio Chaos as well. Anytime
Okay,
you want to come.
awesome. Perfect. Okay, I'll connect with you guys and I'll see what I can shimmy.
Yeah.
Okay, talk soon.
All right,
Bye.
Amy.
Bye.
Bye.
It's kind of like Daddy bought me a new car, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes. Although she found the car. So there. This always amazes me, this scene here. Yeah, I remember seeing a interview that Rosa did where she said they actually got someone from Cirque du Soleil to do that. So
Oh yeah,
a contortionist
there was an
type.
interview with the woman from Cirque du Soleil who did that bit.
Oh, cool. I
I
didn't see
can't
that.
remember.
So.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. And now we are at 1 hour, 13 minutes. case you're trying to keep synced.
I was expecting Ido there to say, hey, that's out of warranty. Just go carefully with it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he does kind of say that to her in the locker room. You know, if you wreck this body, I can't fix it. He's kind of like a mechanic, isn't he?
In a way.
Yeah, I guess I can turn my camera off. There we go. This saw right here reminds me of Spider-Man for some reason. I guess going across the buildings like that.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you basically did see Walsh the bartender real quick with the eye patch, but again, really quick.
Okay, that's another teenage boy thing to say. You look different. What he should have said was, "You look great," something like that, you know. But anyway, I'm just commenting there.
Well, I think it's a good thing that they did here because Hugo was extremely awkward in what he said in the manga.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I guess. Yeah, I like that one too. Rip off my arm and beat me with a wet end.
I love Koyomi's character in this movie.
Oh,
That's why I
yeah.
had to give her time to shine in my novelization, which you might end up reading one day, Cricky. Who knows?
Yeah.
So wait, is she still raised by Walsh the bartender or no?
According to the novelizations, no, there's no connection there. Which is it's a bit of a shame, but I don't think they were too worried about that particular point. So is anybody else watching the open matte version, or is it just me?
I'm watching the IMAX version.
Yeah, whatever the digital 4K is. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be the letterbox.
Yeah. Well, the letterbox is good.
Oh, it's all good, but I just like to be able to
absolutely.
see a little bit more of this, what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, so when she gets into this body, she starts wearing eyeshadow.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't noticed that before. Yeah. Well, she's more mature here than she is in the doll body.
Yeah, these are all tiny little hints that a lot of people don't pick up on.
And her face is a little different, too. I mean, you know, I think they said they did change her face a little bit. So.
Yeah, well, they didn't want this more mature body with his little girly face on it.
Yeah, exactly.
But even Rosa, in an interview, said that she moved differently once she was in that body.
Yeah, she said that she was more like a predator. She could move around like a predator, while in her doll body, it was more like she was stiff and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she walked around with the chest poked out in the doll body, sort of like open to the world, all naive and stuff.
Now you see Grishka running around there, you know, kicking stuff and beating stuff out in the clinic there. That's Creaky if he doesn't get his sequel.
Well, Creek, I'll finish up Martian Memory so you can see an ending to the entire series.
All right, cool. You know, I wish
I
they
just
would
have a really bad end boss right now.
I wish they would take that game though and translate that. I mean, you know, it amazes me, Chaos, that you can play that game as well, because I've watched you play it a few times.
I just feel for it, if you know what I mean. I'm glad I didn't spoil too much for Amy. I wonder if she knows that she's talking to a character. And good thing, Dan, you didn't tell anyone the secret.
Yeah. Well, Alita Catagritta said that, that they were going to have chaos in here. Or at least they had written up part of the script, I guess, where she comes back with chaos from the Erm ship, but I guess they decided not to keep that in.
Ship. He wasn't even introduced then.
No.
Unless you changed it because Destiny Nova's in the sky.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what that would have been different than the manga. But she did say that in that stream when we interviewed her. So.
Although it's funny because the game kind of gives a reason for Koyomi to not like Alita.
Yeah, she was kind of a follower of Den in the manga. So.
Oh yeah, but she has a good reason to want to follow Den. Her friends are dead.
Yeah.
But in the video game, it's funny because all Chaos does is shake Alita's hand. She slaps him right in the face, and Alita and Koyomi was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
How can you say no to that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've talked about that, haven't we, Dan? Alita is a top tier waifu, and he thinks he needs Zala more than he needs her. That's
stupid.
It is stupid. Yeah.
Den has his own desires. Just got to say.
No, I was talking to the Den on the stream here. We've had a couple of his streams. We talked about how dumb he was.
Spoiler, I've set a scene in this room in my fanfic.
Oh, wow. All right, now I got to go read it now, Max. Here's another thing about these teenagers, well, actually, I think she's more like in her early 20s here, but how messy his room is. A lot of women that I know, at least at my age, I guess, and maybe a little younger, or even some a little older, but they would say, "Oh my God, you live in this pigsty?" That's kind of what you would.
But she's so smitten with him, she doesn't notice it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She accepts it as part of him.
Yeah.
I actually find that she's a very accepting person.
Yes.
She accepts the situation she accepts that something needs to be done about it, and she just steps up and does it.
Yeah.
Doesn't complain about it.
Oh, it's disappointing you don't see Hugo puking on the road when she meets him.
Well, when I first saw this, I thought, God, she's gutsy, doing that.
I think this is where he realizes that he loves her just as much as his dream. Because there's what he thinks is his dream right there. The heart would pay to get to Zala.
Yeah.
But now that he's got an angel that cares so much about him, he can't stand to see her dismembered.
Yes.
Well, he knows that he's admitting subtly that he was like, I'm kind of responsible for what happened.
Yeah. Well, in his defense, when they jacked Kanuba, he didn't know what was going to happen with those grind cutters. He didn't know that they were going to end up on Gruishka, But my problem with him is that even after he saw those grind cutters, he still goes up to Vector's office to cut a deal with him.
Well, he has to, because Vector's the only way he can get to Zalem.
That's true, but I think, and I guess at that point, he probably doesn't love Alita as much as Zalem at that point. So,
well, also he didn't know that Vector sent Grishka to kill Alita. He might have just rationalized that Grishka just had a personal grudge against her. So he might not have made that connection that Vector was behind.
That's true. I guess so. I guess that could be.
Or just doesn't want to believe what he saw. He might just have a degree of denial. It's possible. I mean, Hugo had, degrees of denial in the manga too. It's like, well, maybe. Well, it's finally when he has a death sentence on it. He's like, well, I might as well just take her offer right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Alita's starting to appreciate Ito more and more now, isn't he? Isn't she, rather?
Yeah, it's every father's dream to be able to make his daughter that happy someday.
Yeah.
But it's not so much the equipment; it's just that it's showing that he's fully accepted what she really is.
Yeah.
Wanting her to be his perfect little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got over that.
Yeah.
Well, he also admitted that he knew that she was like Martian and that little bit of business.
Yeah.
He was kind of hiding that.
Yeah, it was kind of a realization when he saw her all chopped to bits, wasn't it? Oh, look, there's Todd Waters in there. Maxie, we ought to try to get one of those folks on the stream. One of those hunter warriors there,
I think it's been tried a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that in the novelization when she says, yeah, trust him, I trust him, and he can trust me to kill his ass if he doesn't show up. that was funny part of the novelization.
In the Comic Watch private, what's it called? Yeah. Comic Watch. What the hell is this thing called? It's a chat program called Slack, and Nick Osborne's giving me a shout out for my movie review.
Okay,
that's pretty chuffed about that.
Huh? Should never hit somebody in the face with a fist. You ought to use open palm. But anyway. God, Ed Skrein was good in this. Jeez.
He was.
Yeah, God almighty.
I'm looking forward to see what he can do with Zerkapan.
Zerkapan, yeah, God, that'd be great. He was in a Hitman sequel too, and it didn't work out as well, I think. Plus, he was in that reboot of Midway. He was in that. It was actually originally done in like '75 or something like that, and they did the more recent version. I guess last year. I guess it was.
Was that good? I thought about.
I don't know.
That.
I didn't see. I just saw a little bit of the remake. I didn't. The original had some of the old actors in it, like Charlton Heston and Glenn Ford and Robert Mitchum and these people, and it was pretty good, But I can't imagine anything Ed Skrine's in is going to be really horrible, So.
It's interesting. I saw the movie. It's interesting to see Ed Skrein play the lead hero.
Yeah.
I think he did a pretty good job, but I was always a little bit biased from seeing him as
Of course, Keenan Johnson was in that movie too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in that movie as well, but he's really more in the background. He doesn't get much to do in the movie.
Yeah.
What happened to Tanji? He had to split.
Yeah, he had to split. Yeah.
So you see this building here?
Yeah.
That is actually the same frontage as the Kansas Bar that
Oh, they redid it?
redressed. Yep.
So they must have had just a facade on it then.
See that material there? That's over the door.
Ah, it looks like Ito's place too.
The shit I know about this movie, man.
Yeah. If we ever get past COVID good enough, maybe go down to Austin and.
Well, that was the plan back in 2019.
Yeah. That's some big punks. Oh, Sharen's going to have a realization right here.
Yep.
Yeah. You said you were going to send me to Zalem.
Yeah. I think she's working out that the guy's a pathological liar.
Yes. It's funny how she tries to be friendly with these guys there.
So the guys on the very outside of the lineup here that look the same and are called Wingman 1 and Wingman 2.
Yeah. Now that guy there, that was he's gangsta, isn't he?
Yeah, that's gangster. Yeah. You see the guy right on the end there with the red?
Yeah, that's Wingman.
That's the Ajikati body design from the manga.
Ah.
The chunky design with the chunky elbows and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that berserker body's reaction time is so fast that she's down the track while he's swinging that.
Well, in the novelization, Hugo's going, be faster than them. If you do anything, right. Be faster than them.
Always be faster, yeah.
And the chapter that I'm writing next, she's going to have problems with that.
Ah.
Wingman 2 is down.
Yep.
And now the red guy's pissed with her.
Is that the Ajikati design right there, Max?
Yep, that's the one.
Yep. This is funny.
And that, oh crap, apparently it was dubbed over by Rodriguez himself.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Nice.
We've gone from motorball to murderball.
Mm. Hey, that's illegal.
That's right.
You can't have projectile weapons.
Mm-hmm.
She's also smarter than they are.
She's channeling Panzerkunst.
Yes.
she trained in 0G, so she knows physics much better than these guys.
Well, not only that, you know, she's a lot stronger too in this body than she is in the doll body. I mean, you know, like say I've done some calculations on that, and she's strong enough to have done that, to put her hand on the track like that and you know, throw him off balance, you know.
And you notice she ripped the arm off one guy and beat the other guy to death with the wet end?
Yeah, with the wet end, yeah, or the metal end or whatever.
Well, Cyber Blood, still wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, doing it with the wet end is more impressive because it's dull.
Yes.
Every teenage girl's dream to have a phone in her head.
Yes. Although Maxie, I don't think she's a teenager here. I think she's a 20-something here. So, of course, I'm a bad judge of age. So.
According to the novelization, it's late teens.
She's 18.
19.
19. Because I know when they get on that supply tube, she looks a lot older than that to me. She looked like she may even be as much as 24, you know, but that's just me, you know.
Cyborgs can look however they want.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Especially in that body, since it can read her mind and then, you know, reconfigure itself, you know. Hey, maybe it did that when she became Grandma Alita in those pictures.
Maybe.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Make me some cyber cookies.
Yeah, and that's more creaky speed too, isn't it?
Well, you know, she's a cougar if she went out with you, man, because she's over 300.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes, she's 300 years old. Oh, remind me, you guys, I got a T-shirt on I bought from T Public. You know, with I want to I'll show everybody on the stream if.
You know, I got blocked by some people for posting that Grandma Alita picture.
Oh, you got to be kidding me!
Yeah,
that's
they got
ridiculous.
so angry. They cussed me out and blocked me.
Can't have a little fun? Give me a break.
I don't even remember if I posted it with any commentary. I just posted it.
Just think
they
it's
got
funny,
angry,
you know?
And then they blocked me. I was like, wow, that was kind of weird.
I think Thick Leader is way worse than Grandma Leader.
Thick Leader. Wait, explain.
Oh, you haven't seen Thick Leader?
No.
Oh, ask Tony
It's
about
Star.
Thick Leader.
It's Star. I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes those big girls, doesn't he?
Hey, he's a strapping young black man, and
Yeah,
I like them too. I like all kinds of girls.
Well, you'd know more about them than us, then. So
big girls, buff girls, skinny,
and strapping young black guys.
Izzy knows about strapping young black guys.
Holy crap! Look at this. I like the way she kicked him. He goes flying.
Are you referencing Ram Wrench?
I didn't say it. It was said with an Australian accent, so I don't have one of those, so I'm not getting in trouble for it.
Crikey.
That's my first time hearing you say that.
I have to watch this movie a second time tonight.
Yeah. All right, we're at 137.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how many times has anybody watched Alita twice in one day?
I think I've done it once. Watched it twice in one day.
Yeah, I've done it twice.
I was doing research.
Yeah. Yeah, but I have twice watched it in one day. One time, absolutely for just fun.
I probably opened up the movie about 40 times to take screenshots rather than watch it.
Yeah, I'm talking about actually watching the movie. Yeah.
Editing video, I have no idea how high that's gotten.
Boy, Alita's about probably 3 times as strong as the Pan, though. That's why she's able to push him around like that.
And he's a coward.
Actually, he is.
The Pan's powered by arrogance.
Yeah.
And cowardice. He's a total coward.
Well, so is Grishka, really. I mean, the only reason he does what he does is because he's bigger than everybody. He thinks he can, just kind of intimidate his way around. Of course, he's big, so he can do that. But
That's got to hurt.
Yep. There's old Billy Blair.
Yeah, he was an interesting guy.
Yeah, he was.
Hope he gets some bigger roles.
He's got a band too. That's what's kind of cool.
Creek, did you do anything different with Billy Blair to get him on the stream?
Well, I didn't actually do that. Maxie did that, didn't you, Maxie?
No, FKN. He brings a lot of people in.
I know I've tried to get some big people in, but I'm probably shooting too high. Am I not, Maxie?
Yeah, maybe you need to climb the ladder rather than leap straight to the top.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end, they're all just people, but they're busy people. And
yeah, they're very busy. I don't. It doesn't bother me. It just. This part right here rips my heart out every time I see it.
In a novelization, he looks up and he sees a star that's not moving.
Yeah.
And it's Jiru.
Yeah.
But he wonders what it is.
Yeah. Well, Shirin's turn now, boy. Yep, she has turned. Yeah, in the year 2563, I'm going to be her Uncle Creek.
I mean, my son's only 8, so I'm still dealing with the very junior side of being a father.
Uh-oh.
Can't imagine what being a father of a teenager is going to be like.
Well, I went through that. I guess no, it's not that bad. You got a good kid, it's not bad.
I had 2 boys. They're both so easy.
Yeah. Yeah, boys are easier, I think.
So I hear.
Girls are supposed. Well, I've been told that girls are easier when they're younger and harder when they're teenagers, and boys are the inverse.
Yeah. Oh, that look on her face. Oh, shit. Now, she's more like manga Alita from here out, I think.
Ew.
Ooh, and these guys, I don't want any part of you, girl. You're free to go by.
This is straight out of the manga.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, when he's on the table, direct shot. Right here.
There's a section in the novelization where Doc Ido says to Nurse Gearhead, "You've done so many embodifications lately. You should just go and do the exam for being a cyber doc. You're good enough to pass it with flying colors."
Yeah, because he said she had enough hours in, didn't she? In just the past 3 days or whatever it was. See, Maxie, she don't look 19 to me right there, right? It's just me, I guess. She.
Well, I'm just telling you what
What?
the
Yeah.
official sources say.
Yeah, exactly.
Personal mileage will vary.
Yes.
Has there ever been a Radio Chaos or other discussion about conjecture about how the story might continue given its deviation from the manga?
Oh yeah, we've had like 3 of those.
Yeah.
It's about time we had another one. My novelization is basically what I pulled together from all the sources. So if you want to know what I think, read that.
Okay. Where is it?
Let me go.
There's a link in the private chat if you look at it in the private
it's
chat.
in the private chat, and I'll put it back up.
All right, I'll get it right now.
Yeah, it's the one that says Alita Fallen Angel fanfic.
.home.blog.
Oh, great. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
On it.
But I've tried to go down the same line as Cameron in that it's not a direct retelling. I'm bringing stuff in from all the different versions and melding it all together and chucking a little bit of my own ideas in. So there are surprises.
Maybe they'll hire you.
That would be good.
Yes.
Of course, my fanfic is way too long. I'm 57,000 words in, and I'm not even through the first act.
Yeah, we got it.
Battle Angel fan says he fantasizes about Jennifer Connelly. She's 4 years older than him. Yeah, I get it. I can dig that. Oh, how 70s of me. I can dig that. Oh, wow. Boy, she's armed for bear here, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
You have bears in Australia, don't you, Maxie?
No.
Oh, you don't have any bears?
Nope. We don't have placental mammals except for dingoes.
My brother's got a dog.
And humans, obviously.
My brother's got a dog. It looks like a dingo.
Can you outrun a bullet, Bobby? Actually, yes, I can.
Yes. Oh, we lost Den.
Creek, I bet you like this scene right here where she picks up this giant gun.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I liked it so much I calculated how strong she was doing that.
In the novelization, Vector's bitching about that glass. It's supposed to be bulletproof.
Yeah.
I ripped off.
Here's Sharon in the wine cabinet.
Yeah.
Liquor cabinet.
All right, folks, we're at 1 hour, 47 minutes.
He spends a lot of time climbing up the outside of the factory.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got to see more Gelda, too.
Oh, yes.
It's Rodriguez, right?
Yep.
I'm glad she was wearing the same hairstyle back 300 years earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty close to the manga, isn't it?
Still got to come up with a reason why they were climbing that tube. Maybe the anti-aircraft fire was too much for them to shuttle in.
Yeah. They didn't have very good intel, though. They had to know there were those defense rings. Okay, this fight's over right now. It is over, Jack.
Nanites for the win.
Yep.
I bet you Rosa enjoyed doing that.
Yes.
Man, girl, you should have stolen that sword earlier.
Yep.
Absolutely.
By the way, Maxie, David Watson says you ought to send your fan fiction to Rob Rodriguez.
Oh, I want to get a bit further through it yet.
Oh, yeah. Boy, this is manga Alita right here. I love it.
This is Wrathful Alita.
Yes, sir.
Wrathlita.
Yeah, he's got a lot of courage since it's not his body.
Yeah.
They probably had to make sure to turn off all pain sensors for the next part.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he says that looks fatal, not that feels fatal.
Yes.
Cheers to Vector being in the next movie.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to pull that off, though. Maybe they can do it by saying they revived him.
Everyone's a cyborg in this movie. They're dudes with literally only heads attached to mechanics. I think they can pull that off.
I think he's organic, though, Dan. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying there are people who have had horrific accidents walking around still in Iron City. Yeah.
Now, what I like about Alita, why she's more like the manga, when she impales him right here, you know, she just kind of stands and looks at him. That's kind of like what manga Alita would do. You know, she just, you know, without any kind of feeling or remorse, she just does it. You know.
Such good acting.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, I like Mahershala Ali. He was in that Predators movie, you know, that where those guys were, you know, transported to an alien planet and they were fighting the Predators. He was in that movie. He was buff in that movie too. He's big.
I need to watch that again.
He's a great actor. God almighty.
I tell you what, this whole situation with him being able to look through other people's eyes is really making it hard for me to write stuff. It really messes with the logic.
Yeah.
So I hate plot holes. Oh, and here's the music. I love this music.
Yeah. Here's a dumbass going up to Zalem when he ought to be going with that waifu.
I got to say, I love Alita Rave's posts about how the end of the movie contains all the things that have already been shown but reorganized.
Yeah.
I never would have thought about it like that.
Boy, Lita Calligridis knows how to write, doesn't she? I bet she wrote most of this. We got to see more Nova too. Well, there's some bravery right there. Yeah, this is heart-wrenching right here.
I remember seeing this in the cinema the first time. I went, "Oh my God, they did it!"
Yeah, right here, the look on her face. Holy crap. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw this, and when he falls off like that, and she goes through that, that kind of a ultimate grief type thing. I was thinking, don't you let go of that sword, girl. you.
But what happened to his arm? 1 second she's holding it, the next second it's not there, and you don't see it fall.
Yeah, that's a little continuity thing, I guess.
There's a number of them. I really feel like they need to show the sequel to the Alita Army for fact-checking purposes.
Yeah, give us the heads up.
Oh, that body is just like a Ferrari. It's so good.
Yeah, when I saw this, Uncle Creek wanted to hug his niece. Of course, she might have sliced me in half if I'd have done that. No, I don't think she'd have done that, but yeah.
Don't worry, Ash Blackwin. If I can't get Creaky and Angelus to finish reading it, it's fair enough that you haven't read it yet.
Yeah, I remember when I saw this, I went, "Holy crap!" When Edward Norton, holy crap. See, remember, I hadn't read the manga when I saw this, so I had no idea about the backstory,
Yeah. I mean, they're only hinting at stuff here.
Yeah.
It was great fun to write from this point onwards.
Yeah.
Her first pro motorball league match is eventful.
Yeah.
Not for the least of which, because she isn't very experienced in it. She made some mistakes.
Yeah. Well, she thought, she came to the realization that the techniques that she used in the second league weren't as effective in the Champions League, so.
Yep. That's exactly how I wrote it.
Yep. Well, I read that part, Maxie.
that very first attack she does on Scaramanticus, and he gets the shields up before she can land the blow.
Yeah.
And she's like, nobody in second league could have done that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think once now I haven't read past 4, so you can get me on that one. But my opinion is once she realizes, okay, these guys are a lot better. I think she's better than they are, but I think she just made some assumptions, that since she had such an easy time of it in the second league, that she's going to have an easy time of it in the Champions League. So, that's that's not the way it works. So,
Yep.
Okay, folks. Well, there's the movie. I guess everybody's still watching the credits, which is pretty cool.
Listen to the swan song.
Oh, yeah.
I did that every time I went to see it in the theaters. I'd listen through the end credits.
Sometimes I'd have to rush off because I was having to get home to the family, but
Yeah.
Nova is Mr. Krabs. That's a great simile. My son has made me watch so much SpongeBob. I never knew anything about SpongeBob till my son got into it.
Oh my God, my grandson! I had to watch SpongeBob with him. I got to where I could sing that song. Who lives under pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob
SquarePants.
Absorbent in yellow, and porous and yellow and absorbent is he. Oh man,
Who writes lyrics like that?
I don't know, but who's the voice doing that? That's Clancy Brown. Yeah, he plays. He's the voice of Mr. Krabs. The guy that owns the restaurant, the seafood restaurant that's under the water.
So he does the pirate as well.
Yeah, he does the pirate too. Yeah. So. Yeah, he sings.
And as usual, Jeffrey gets here just when everything finishes.
Yep.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good, Jeffrey. How's it going?
We're watching the closing credits, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Alita's just pointed a pig sticker at Nova, and he knows he's in for it.
And I'm going to stick you with that. God, her behavior toward the end of the movie, I just kind of love it. It's so much like the manga, it's much more combative, much more killer, that kind of thing.
She's grown into herself.
Yes. The first of the movie, she's kind of a cute little teenage girl that loves boys and stuff like that. And it turns into a killing machine by the end.
The infatuation stage is over.
Yes.
yep.
And that's what I'm writing about now.
Cool.
In fact, I got some props from a good friend of mine who enjoys my writing, and he said, "You're even writing about the different stages of grief. This is really good."
Yeah. It's no wonder these movies cost so much to make when you see how many people are,
505.
Yep.
That was just in Texas. That's not including Weta.
Sorry about that, Ash, about waking you up in the middle of the night there with that notification. Sorry about that. But it's for a good cause. It's for our girl. So.
Well, it's Alita Day. You got to get in the
Yeah.
Just wish we could have got some stuff to Rosa this year.
Yeah.
They make it so hard.
Yeah, they protect those celebrities, and I can see why.
But it also puts them in a bubble. They just don't understand. Well, they might understand, but they just are separated from their fans.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to, charge up to her and give her COVID or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's that. We're at the end. So there it is.
Battle Angel fan just worked it out. It's been posted everywhere.
That's all right, Battle Angel fan. You're still in the army.
He's not in the intelligence corps, though.
Oh, I don't know. I think anybody that's just 4 years younger than Jennifer Connelly. Yeah, he's all right. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'd love to stay on too, Dan, after this and watch another, episode of, Dragon Ball Z Kai. But the Creek's got to go to his last strength training session before my meet this weekend. So
Jennifer Connelly.
Where's your meet?
It's downtown Denver. It's I don't know. I don't know I got the location obviously, but yeah, it's down. It's pretty close down to Logo. So that's lower downtown for the folks that don't know Denver. So
Jennifer
Cool.
Connelly.
Well, good luck.
I appreciate it.
Jennifer Connelly is almost 16 months younger than me exactly.
Well, how old is she?
She's 51, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And I'm 52. So.
Yeah. Well, the Creek was 21 when she was born, so
I could have gone to school with her.
yeah. And I could have been a grandfather or a father, not a grandfather, but a father, I guess.
You would have been. Your family would have been very busy to swing that one.
Yeah, that's right. So.
Okay, guys. Well, it was fun. Thanks a lot.
All right,
All right,
Alita Ray.
I
gotta take off too.
Coming on, man. All right, Dan.
Happy Alita Day.
You too.
Yes, you too, man.
Thank
All
you.
right, later.
Bye.
Okay, and I guess what we'll do is we'll end up here. We'll have a brief little after stream, Kunstler and Maxie, if you want to stay on. But we want to end up the stream or the watch party with our call to action, like we always do. And of course, that would be make those sequels or film those sequels. Excuse me, film those sequels, baby. So that's what we want to do on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Film those sequels, baby. All right, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow night on the Alita live stream.